What's up, fellow journeyers? We've been in our new RV for 30 days, and today we're going to give you an honest look at how it's going. From the good,
everything I thought it would be, and more.
There's just storage everywhere on this thing. To the bad. And it actually dented our fridge, and Marissa's super happy about it.
It wasn't me this time.
And along the way, we'll share some changes you can make to your next RV. This is museum putty. I want to get that just over the front of the ball. We're living the RV life and taking you along for the ride.
You're gonna get out.
You ready to think that through?
Yeah.
It's time to let go and get going. Is it a Pikachu kind of morning? Pikachu! Yeah! That's one thing I have loved, and I kind of missed about, I guess, our 378 RV before this I never got. Like, I can get up in the morning, start making coffee, move around. We've got like this middle area that's closed off from both sides of the RV. Me and Marissa want to stay up past the kids, watch TV, or relax out here. In the 378, we couldn't do it as much because even though Hensley was in the loft, she could hear us, she could have access. But when you're in an RV, you don't get a lot of personal space sometimes.
What did you want, cream?
Yeah.
Okay, you're always breathing down the back of my neck. It's like I can feel your hot breath on me all the time.
Bon appetit.
So, okay.
So anytime you have an opportunity to create more separation where you can use that at times, we want to be together. That's part of why we're doing this. But creative ways to create that separation are really nice. One of the questions is, like, every time it rains, do you have to put up the deck? No, we haven't put up the deck ever since it's rained so far. That's not to say we wouldn't if it was monsooning. What we have done, though, we bought this cover for the TV. We actually don't watch a lot of TV, so we've only taken it off maybe once or twice in the last month. But other than that, everything just stays out. I would love to eventually have something that kind of pulls down right here and kind of protects all that maybe. You see where it kind of rained just a little bit this morning? Like, it doesn't even get wet, like, back there. I mean, it can, and it will if it starts raining or the wind's blowing, but like half the time when it rains lightly, like, it never even makes it to what we got here. We love the deck. We've sat out here in the chairs, we've hung out with people, kids have done Legos out here. So we had to pick out one thing that we're still figuring out, because this happened twice now. I think this might be squatting because of the pin weight. We're 4,400 dry. I have not had a chance to weigh this. I know, we will. Our truck holds, I think, 5,400, I think, is what we can hold in the truck. 2 different times. Now, we've been in some, like, down low type situations, and we've got 6 inches clearance plus on this between that and the truck bed we hooked up. But so I've nicked it here once and nicked it here once, and Marissa's super happy about it.
It wasn't me this time.
No, it wasn't her this time, but
it's usually me.
Well, technically you're the spotter, so
hey, there's nothing I can do about that. Like, I don't.
You couldn't see that the RV was about to hit the.
No. What am I supposed to do?
Well, yell if I'm about to hit the truck. But we're gonna keep an eye on this and see. We might need to upgrade the Gen Y hitch. The big thing, though, I guess the feedback here after a month, if I could do it all over again, people ask, like, what would you do all over again with this RV? The inside has been spectacular, been perfect. I would say the 3 axles on the back, because I placed these where you would with a toy hauler. I would say these 3 axles need to be moved up, and that would take some weight off the pin. Still towable. Obviously, we're towing it. We're straight. We're not having major issues. We full control of the RV. It's not squatting the truck. But we got a brand new truck, so it wouldn't be bad, especially if they went to production with something like this, to try to get that up, because we don't have the counterweight in the back that a toy hauler has. I have some stuff in the back, and I'll show you in a second, but just not the same amount of counterweight probably that a toy hauler would have. This is a mess. We're showing all this, like, this could totally change in a month. I don't know. But first month, my 2 favorite things to store with are these Ziploc containers, because they can be airtight if you want to, and if you don't want to be airtight, you can just open and close real quick. But then I've also got some crates I'm trying out. I love crates. 2 different size crates. I got these long crates, and then over here, which looks like I got a lot of stuff up here, but really most of this is all empty. Then I've got these smaller crates up here. There's no shortage of outside storage on this thing. We've got this front bay too, but this is what I'm saying when I say that I don't have it full. That's what I've got in the front bay, like 1 crate and a box of, like, you know, event stuff. And then here's the storage in the back. Check this out, this is unreal. I got our 2 electric bikes in here, and they come under this, they come right out. I've got an exercise bike back here, smoker back here, you know, the mat, a couple of, and it's still like cushion back here still. And then over here, yeah, I've got some stuff, but I'm just playing around. I'm trying out buckets to see how that feels as far as like storage, and I've got some crates, and we moved our reel back here. That's been good. Still got storage under here. There's just storage everywhere on this thing. And it's like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to arrange things. Nothing on the back, totally clean, all enclosed. Love it.
Dad!
Ah!
Dad!
Rain. All right, packing up for the next destination. 100% honest, this is the wettest I've ever packed up in my entire life. Like, we have to be out in 30 minutes. Corey over here, like, it is monsooning.
Hi. Sorry, sir, we must take refuge.
So, apparently there's a lot of wind blowing over there. Don't go around that corner. The plan is today, and we'll finish showing you different things inside the RV. We're driving about an hour down the road to Orlando, which when you're in Florida and it's raining like this, equates to about 3 hours for some reason. We don't know, we'll see. But yeah, we'll get this thing packed up and get down the road.
Oh, this is great.
You're so wet. Do you not own a rain jacket? I mean, it really doesn't matter at some point, but
Coming in sideways.
you need to take your shirt off and wash the rig.
Do you see his shorts and his shirt and how wet it's gonna
so
be?
drenched. Somebody gave me the tip to try to line up, because you don't get your backup camera, at least on the options we had. But middle seat rest right there, just kind of line up with that. Just to get a start. So that's kind of step one, to get it kind of lined up. And then step two, I got my GoPros on there. And then once I get over the ball, then I can kind of know where to stop. Usually Marissa's out there.
Yeah, it's raining pretty hard.
I'm still gonna have to get out and kind of like
That's a
double
risk.
check the height here in a second.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
I want to get that just over the front of the ball. Make sure that's back. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I'm not a fan. I have to put this coat in. Oh man. I have to put this coat in every single time I want to use this. Bring it down just a little bit and kind of check it out. I think we're on it. Yeah. So that felt good. All right. Get these all the way up. I still gotta get these. I'm still feeling out. This toolbox is a pain back here with this setup. So it slides around and gets in my way. But I haven't figured out what else to do yet, so my goodness. It's so wet. You just have to laugh. It's just raining so much and it never stops. This has been for like 2 hours. I'm sure you're thinking like, well, wait for the break, Nathan. There's no break. It just... That's good. Ah. Pulling out, I'm hooked up. I'll show this real quick. We actually swapped out the ball. So this ball is a B&W, and we had a Kurt before, and the Kurt was lower, and so that we felt like that we get a little more clearance with this new one, and the Kurt ball was a little smaller. Do you remember how this was chucking on the way back from Indiana?
Yeah.
Well, two things. One, it was probably like nose heavy because we didn't have anything to weigh it out, balance it out. But probably two, and more importantly, the Kurt ball is actually a little bit smaller. And so it's a little more, you notice it seemed like it's a better ride.
Right, since we
From Tennessee down to Florida, it's been a better ride since I put the B&W in there. So we've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed that one. It's been good.
Still good on that post?
Yep, you're good. You're good. Cut right, cut right. Keep coming.
See how it gets wider?
No, it looks completely straight to me. This is a big argument between Nathan and I. He's like, you always get me crooked. And I'm like, it must be my vision. I mean, I have great vision. I don't wear glasses or contacts. He's always like, it's crooked. And I'm like, this looks straight to me. Like, it looks so straight. I don't understand. But that's always like our argument. He's like, it's crooked. I'm like, that is so straight. And I kid you not, he will go and build his nest and redo it. And I'm like, that's exactly where I had you, dude. He's like, no, it's straight now. So I just let Nathan build his nest because it's straight. Looks straight to me. What do you guys think? Tell me, is this straight or is Nathan crazy? Come on. There's a smiley face in the, that's interesting. Did they pressure wash a smiley face out of there? I don't even know how that happens, but it definitely has been a learning curve. Nathan's doing great back in the rig up, but it's definitely been different for us. So we're still learning and getting through it, but we're making it. The rain doesn't help. You're gonna get out.
Really think that through.
Yeah. Don't jump and hurt yourself. Yeah, what about our kids? Can they get out on the other side?
Don't jump, because that's soft over there. Ready?
Don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. That's the last thing we need is you getting hurt, jumping out of
I'm not stepping in that. What do you want me to do?
Oh my goodness. Just
It's
don't like
splash so bad.
tear an ACL or hurt your hip.
Oh no! I kind of made it. Yeah. I made it. I can't get back in, but
You don't want to go out the other side?
That was okay.
That was okay. How we gotta shut the door?
So interior update and a lot of that's this girl's. How's this thing been? Like this, I thought this was kind of gimmicky. I wasn't sure. So this is a dishwasher in an RV.
I mean, I knew it would be a gamble, right? I'm like, either I'm going to love it or I'm going to hate it because I just wasn't sure, and I've never used anything like that in the RV. This is a dishwasher that only takes up half your sink. So instead of like losing all your storage that most people do to get a dishwasher in an RV, this one is half your sink.
And most people, the way they use a sink, like they're going to have kind of dirty dishes on one side, and you know, a lot of them are split anyway. So it's almost like your dirty dishes just kind of go into the dishwasher instead of sitting on the sink. Yes, we lost space under here, but if we're going to like lose space anywhere, I would say this corner is the place to do it. So you've loved it, right?
I have absolutely loved it. I remember the first time I opened it up, I thought, I have made a mistake. This is tiny. How am I ever going to use this?
And we didn't even use the whole thing. She just did a little. So you just do small loads, right?
I think that's been the surprise to me is I love, instead of just dirty dishes accumulating in the sink, we just go ahead and load them in the dishwasher. So when you use a dish, you load it, use a dish, load it, and then I just run small loads. It takes 45 minutes and then it dries it. It has been amazing for me. I didn't realize how much I hated hand washing silverware. That's probably been the best part of it, and it doesn't use a ton of water even compared to hand washing dishes. So I think this is amazing. Obviously, one of the very first things we did when we moved into the RV was replace our mattress. We wanted this to be a home. We wanted it to be comfortable. So for the past 2 years, we have fell in love with our mattress. We've been using our RV mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, and we have this signature hybrid and medium firmness. I don't think I can go without it now. Like, I've been so spoiled by this mattress. Travel is hard for me because I'm like, I don't want to go and stay in any hotel or anything. I love having our bed. If you haven't heard of RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, we highly recommend it. You get a limited lifetime warranty, free shipping right to your door. You get 120 night sleep trial, because I know you're like, if I order my mattress online, I don't get to try it out. And it's not just for RVs too. They have mattresses for your home. So I will forever have this mattress with me. If you are looking for a new mattress, if you're like me and I need a change. Why did we wait so long? That's what we've said. Why did we wait so long to make the switch? You can head to rvmattress.com/LJMJ and use code LJMJ to get 30% off, which is so incredible. I'm so excited they have offered that to all of our followers, because I'm telling you, it's been incredible. And all of you guys that have ordered and in person come up to our meetups and been like, I'm so glad I made that change. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's incredible. So we absolutely love this mattress.
And if you're wondering, does it come with all the pillows? The answer is no. You have to spend the extra time and energy to add all these pillows on here. I'm sure you're gonna tell me how this is a necessity to have this many pillows on there. How many do we have? Can we count? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many is that? That's more than last time, isn't it?
Why are you giving me such a hard time?
Because in the bedroom, what's surprised you, or what's been the best, or what's...
I wanted a fireplace in the bedroom really, really bad. And so that has been just so much fun.
It's functional as well, because we use electric heat quite a bit in an RV, actually, over propane when we can, because we're not paying electricity. So like, we want to use electricity over draining our propane. I have enjoyed working here. I stand when I work, so I've got like a little standing mat. And so I just stand on my mat, and then like working and being able to look out at this instead of staring. Literally the other RV, like the TV was 6 inches from my face like all day while I worked. So this is way better, being able to look outside while I do that.
I love the idea of having the hidden hamper that you can access from the bedroom and the bathroom.
Yeah, got a lot of good feedback on this. I think I underestimated, because she's spending hour-long baths in there sometimes too, like, she does not want to be disturbed. So if I need to throw something in the laundry, I can do it from in here as well. I get the feeling if we're back in a house, because we have rented Airbnbs and stuff. I'm going to set this camera back here just to show you like how small and efficient this space is. It's so efficient. Like, you can like, almost without even moving your feet, you can like reach over, grab your laundry, literally I could without moving my feet, I guess. Throw it into the washer and dryer over here, which is in this closet. And just like, in a house, sometimes it's downstairs or it's in another room. We love houses too. Like, but like when people downplay living in a small space, it's not all negative. There are things you can do very quickly and very efficiently because you're in a small space. And this is one of those that has been really nice.
I don't even have to move it over. That's why I love the combo units. It washes and dries it in one. Nothing super surprising, but our broom closet has been a hit. I think we've loved that. A couple things we experienced, you know, even if we've done this 10 years, we're still learning and making mistakes. We actually ripped the floor under here. I'm still not sure 100% what happened. We have not ripped it anymore. It hasn't got any worse. So it must have been something we did early on in transport with the way that we were. But anyways, that has been fine. But when you get an RV, like, you always take it really slow. And you're like trying things out, and just, especially the first time you're moving, just slowly put the slides in, slowly put the slides out. Kind of hold your breath almost too. The other thing we've done, we didn't think about this coming out during transport, and it did. And it actually dented our fridge. So we have 2 dents in the fridge, and you can tell where it did it a couple of times here before we realized what was going on. We actually had no clue where these dents were coming from. And turns out it was from all the way over here with this thing coming out, which we have loved. The storage situation, how's the storage situation been in here? Storage has been great. I've loved the kitchen storage. This has been a lifesaver, having like the large drawer, right? Put all of our bulky kitchen stuff. And then this has been absolutely amazing. I don't know what I would do without this pantry. This has been incredible for the space. Like, honestly, it's saved us. This has been awesome. You know, because we do have this pantry storage as well, but just having that like can storage has been really nice in addition to this. We've sat 4 adults comfortably on the couch hanging out, and then we can move the chairs over and create an even bigger circle. This couch has been incredible. We are loving this couch.
So we built this out with a trundle. And so what a trundle is, it basically makes this a bed. Her sister Mackenzie came over and slept on this, like, which was bigger than the space in the back. We do have a bed in the back as well, out of the table, that can be made into a bed. But look at this space.
It's been so nice, like, just hanging out like as a family, and we can watch a movie, lounge in this area, and it's been really fun. We've really enjoyed having, because we were like, do we want the storage under the couch, or do we want the pull-out ottoman? And we're really happy with this. This has been fun.
We have so many pillows. I didn't think you could physically add more pillows to a bed. We added more pillows to the bed.
All right, I'm going to settle this debate. All right. Comment below if you love pillows, because
I love pillows.
I love having one in my lap or behind my back, and they bring in a lot of color and warmth. So I'm pro pillow.
I am pro pillow if the couch is big enough to accommodate the pillows.
I bought little ones.
Okay, she did buy little pillows. We went with recliners. We do not regret that at all. It's been glorious. So, you know, we lounge here in the recliners. The kids actually still love this spot, so they'll take our recliners like they did. We had these in open range, I think. We love it. It's been a good call. So one pain point we had in our other rig We loved it. Mid-bunk. There was technically a desk space in there, but the kids just never used it. It was like so small, stuff got sat on it. What we've really loved, and you're like, oh, well, your kids are still using this space. Well, typically they're actually not in here very often, but we're finishing up homeschool this morning. And so it's great because we can have, each kid can have their own dedicated table and we separate them. And it's actually easier to get stuff done. Yeah. So JJ's finishing up. He's technically already finished up his homeschool. He's doing drawing videos now. He loves. Can I see your
video?
What's your drawing, buddy?
Shadow versus Knuckles.
Shadow versus Knuckles. This kid draws like hours a day.
If I come in here and he was some kind of mad scientist,
oh,
there was like art all over the table. It is all over the floor. He had created like 50 pieces of art and it was just everywhere.
Yeah, we can spread them out if we need to. But honestly, most of the time we're like, go do that in your room. Pretty much for almost 10 years, we haven't been able to say go to your room.
It's not always like a go to your room like punishment.
Yeah.
It's literally like we love having a separation because there can be a lot of stimulation in this lifestyle, especially we've always traveled with like younger kids and littles, and so it's just like, or even your spouse, it's nice to have that separation to be like, okay, I need everybody to just go to their own space so we can have some alone time.
And it's actually been better than we thought it would be with all these spaces. So we got, we got a dining space over here. We've got a cooking space here. We got a living room space. I think some of your RVs, when you're walking in, it's almost like everything is sort of one space or wasn't really well thought out. And we've really tried to think that out. But yeah, back here, Hensley's finishing up. So she's doing math tango. Yeah, this is our other table. And the kids, typically probably 90% of the time, we don't need to separate them or they're doing separate things. They just do everything on this one table.
Again, it's got really good, like, storage for all their toys, and that's been great. And got all their art and homeschool. I mean, so the storage has just been incredible back here.
The bed goes up and down every day, but it's so fast. Like you just push the button and squish the stuff and it works out fine. Hensley's bed. Have you loved your bed, Hensley? It's been good?
It's really nice.
It's really nice?
I sleep well in it.
What do you love about it?
It's really soft, and that I get to see all my books and all my decorations. It makes me feel comfy before I go to sleep.
They're both in the same room. That's a little different, but we'd already kind of traveled some of them both in the same space. We knew that could work. We know eventually they'll probably need separate spaces, but for now, this phase of life, it's been great. As predicted, the rear bathroom is rarely used by the kids.
I think I underestimated how much they were going to want to use the bathtub. And so I told Nathan, no, this extra bath they're going to use, but they love coming up and using our bathtub. Now, having an extra toilet has been really nice.
I do not 100% like.
We were in desperate need of an extra toilet, but as far as the shower, they still use it, but they like to creep up to our space more than I would like. I could totally see too, like, if you had older kids and teenagers, like, to be able to get ready and have that extra space. I think our kids are kind of getting there, but they're still, like, invading ours. But I've really enjoyed having the extra toilet for sure.
Something we're doing on this one that we have never done before. We usually use Velcro, but the Martins introduced us. Thank you, Martins. You can't see it on this one. Where's one we can kind of see it? So you can kind of see it down here. So this is museum putty. Basically, it doesn't damage at all. It comes off, but you like press what you want down on it and then kind of twist it clockwise a little bit while pressing, and this is like locked in place. We haven't used the putty on everything, but we've used it on a lot. So the putty's on this, the putty's on here. We got the putty on the espresso machine here.
This, our fruit bowl and veggie bowl rides. So the more you can eliminate where you don't have to take things down and they can just ride makes packing up and moving so much easier. And so this has just been so much better. I like it.
This has been a hit.
Oh my heart. The bathtub has been everything I thought it would be and more. I mean, I knew.
Pull that back just to get the full, like, this is a full, like, people, when people came and saw this in our photo in Tampa, they were shocked. Like, I mean, the size of this thing.
Yeah, it's residential bath.
It's from Home Depot.
Yes. And I knew I was craving a bath. I knew I missed a bath because we've been living in an RV for 10 years and not had a bathtub, and I missed it. But I think I underestimated how much I missed it and how much we would use it in our lives. I think one of the surprises has been this has been another space to escape, right? Like, because if you are in this small space living and you're like, because people ask us all the time, how do you get alone time living in a small space? And so obviously we can go outside and take walks and go places, but when you're in your space, and I think having these little getaway spaces in your you know, in your RV is nice too. And I think I didn't realize this would be like another getaway space. So that's been really nice to come take a bath and kind of have alone time a little bit. Even our kids are doing that.
Everybody used this today, right? Yeah, this morning we all use this. Like the kids will, sometimes they use it to calm down, but like at night, Marissa will come in here almost every night. I mean, I'm not gonna say every night, but probably almost 26 out of 30 days, probably. This woman has come in here. She'll turn off the lights. She'll light a candle. She'll have music playing. So the kids are like, "Where's mommy?" I'm like, "Leave mommy alone." She's taking her private time in here. So like, it has been just a really, really good
I've
space.
really enjoyed this space. And our kids, like every night, they have to take turns on who goes first. Like they've really enjoyed the bath too. So it's just been a real family favorite in this space.
It's turned into like a bathroom. You almost don't think of it as a space. Like think of it just like something you just kind of use and you leave it. Mm-hmm. But now it's turned into somewhere you actually go to spend time. And that changed because of now that you have these endless hot water heaters in these RVs. Really is what changed everything. Because now we got a lot of hot water and we're going to use it. But are we happy? Are we enjoying the rig? It's a weird sensation actually. Every RV we bought before, like the first week, I'm like, why did they do that? And you're kind of like kicking it and you're mad. Like, we can't do that with this one because we helped design it. So we've been very happy with the flow, with the way things work. I don't think there's been any major surprises in the way it flows. And hopefully we've shown you guys a few little hacks and tricks along the way of things that you can do in your RV and help you think about your next purchase. Like, what kind of things are you looking for? What do you love? You're never going to get it, even if you build a new house, build an RV or whatever. It's never going to be 100% perfect no matter what you do. But we're very happy with this. Thank you so much for joining us for this journey on this video. Until next video.
Catch you guys later. Catch you guys later.
We didn't think about the part with when I have to leave. How do I get back to the
Step right
truck?
there. I'm going to hold you up.
Don't worry. I got blood on my suit.
Scoot over past the door. Okay, maybe when you come back to the car.
Yeah.